Hey everybody! Well, did we make a huge mistake thinking we could build a resort and run it here in Mexico? You're gonna find out. We're Douglas and Esperanza, and we decided to leave our lives in the US, sell almost everything we own, and move to Baja California Sur, where we decided to start a resort in the magical town of Loreto, Mexico. Please come with us to follow our journey and live before you die. So we have still been working pretty much full time down here at the resort. We don't have any guests right now, so we're kind of hanging out down here between guests. But we thought we would be able to complete all the tasks we needed to finish down here in 1 week, and then we're going to get started on the Hidden Bungalow project. It's now 5 weeks later, and we still are pretty much working full time down here at the villas.
Yeah, a lot more than we thought. I thought build them, bring the people in, and kind of done. But no.
Yeah, and so our expectations were that I would be down here. I'm handling maintenance and landscaping and the daily outdoor maintenance, exterior maintenance. So I always planned on having 10 or 15 minutes a day to come down, wipe everything off, put up the umbrellas, get the pool cover off, check the pool and that, and then maybe an hour once a week to clean the pool, do some other little things around, maybe some landscaping work. And so that was my expectation of the amount of work that would be on my part to work here at the resort. And what about you?
I just thought, check on supplies, whatever's low, reorder, should be easy. But
so,
no.
what have we been working on here since we've had guests? We are about 5 weeks in to having guests. We've had 3 or 4 guests in each villa stay separately, and the guests have all been really happy. Everybody loves it, and the guests have been fantastic.
Yes.
We've really enjoyed having them here and everything. Yes. So what have we been working on? Well, a whole bunch of stuff came up that was more just kind of making the landscaping better. We added gravel to cover all the dirt. We had planned on that, but it was a much bigger job than we thought. And we had some help there for a while, but then our help kind of disappeared, and it was a lot of work to try to find somebody else to do it. So we just decided, well, I'm gonna do all the rest of the gravel myself and sand, which like 3 dump truckloads later of wheelbarrowing sand and gravel around. We do have it all done. It looks fantastic.
It does.
Also, we have put in more plantings. We've got some more plants out front. Yes. We've gotten more plants out by the pool to help to screen off the pool area from the neighbors. And we also had to move all of the cactus that were back of the bench out there.
How many times have we moved something?
So unfortunately, the cactus started to get a issue, which is called, I'll have to look it up. I'll put it on the screen. It's like elongation, but it's some kind of term like that. And basically, it's where they start to grow very skinny instead of being the diameter, the thickness that they should be. And the problem is they aren't getting enough light. And that's not a problem we can fix back there in the back of the cabana. So we decided to take them out before they got too messed up and damaged, and move them out to the fire pit. So they are now out at the fire pit. They look fantastic out there. We planted them all out, most of them out there, a few out front. and a couple up at our trailer up at the top. And then we replaced those with some mother-in-law's tongue plant, and then we need to raise the dirt up and plant all the mother-in-law's tongue, and we need to amend it because a cactus doesn't really need a very fertile soil. You want kind of a sandy soil that's not super fertile for cactus, but the mother-in-law tongue needs some better soil. So I've been working doing bucket by bucket, dumping dirt and compost and everything back there, and I'm up to about 60 buckets I've done, and I've got about 40 more buckets to finish, but it will be finished tomorrow, hopefully. And other things that we've had have been things that we kind of found out when we started having guests. At one point we were out at the pool, and the guests were out at the pool, and it was getting dark, and we were having kind of like a little dinner after the Baja 1000, and it was pretty dark, so we go, okay, we need some more lights out here. So then we've got to wire up switch, wire up everything so we could put some more lights around the back of the mini cabanas, which looks awesome now.
It does look really good.
And then other things like the front man gate door did not have a light on the outside, so we put a light on the outside so you can see the keypad when you come back at night, because otherwise it was pretty dark where the keypad was and you couldn't see it at night.
Thank you to our guests that told us that.
Yes. And other guests weren't used to the way the driveway gate worked. It wasn't we didn't have it set up to automatically close because we thought it'd be better to just have to open it and then close it manually. But it turns out that it's probably easier and better and more intuitive to have it automatically close after the guest. So I redid the gate, put some more obstruction protection photo eyes on there for the gate.
Our guests have been super helpful, like fly swatters. They told us you could use some fly swatters, and we're like, we didn't even think of that. It didn't cross my mind.
No.
But I mean, everybody needs a fly swatter.
Yes.
So we did that.
And really what we're doing is we're listening to our guests, and we're making improvements wherever we can, where it makes sense, where guests will just bring something up and we're like, if we just did this, it would make that better. And so we want to always keep doing that. Tell us about challenges you've had with housekeeping.
Well, we didn't quite plan right for all of the kind of extra things we thought. I don't know what I thought actually, but like the Keurig machine was being a little like touchy in the beginning. So then we were like, well, we need to have a second Keurig as like a backup machine or something in case one goes out. So another expense there.
Yeah, and I'll break in here to say that this is the issue with a lot of maintenance items here.
Right.
Things like, shower valves, parts for the pool filter, parts for the pumps. Anything that we cannot get here off the shelf, like meaning the same day we can't buy it here in town, we need to have parts on hand. So if something breaks, we can get it fixed immediately, because we can't tell a guest, you can't take a shower for 2 weeks because we have to order a shower valve. Wouldn't work. So there's been a lot of that, like figuring out what do we need to order as far as possible maintenance parts, so we can have everything on hand to repair anything that's going to break.
And luckily, all of our viewers out there, thank you so much, have been giving us all these little hints, like the shower valve. That was one. Somebody had told us they go out, just
hard
randomly.
water.
Oh yeah, the hard water, that's right. It builds up in it, and then it just won't work. So that's why we ordered more of those.
And what about housekeeping?
Well, we had to clean them ourselves a couple times, and that was not fun. We found a locally owned property management company owned by a lovely married Mexican couple, and they have just been doing an amazing job. They just above and beyond. It cost us a little bit more than we had planned on, but we figured, you know what? We want it to be clean. We want it to be the best it can be. So we just need to go with this. And unfortunately, we had to add in a cleaning fee of $50. Sorry.
Yes, and that doesn't even, honestly, it doesn't even cover our full cleaning fee costs that we're paying. I really think it's worth it.
Yes.
This quality is spotless.
Yes.
Quality cleaning.
Yes. And they do property management, which is great because eventually we don't want to have to do anything. We want to be retired people, but for now, obviously, we, can't afford to go that route.
I got to have something to do. So
That's
for
true.
now, until I get tired of it,
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing all of the maintenance and property management and landscaping. But someday maybe we want to do something else or something. This company, we would be able to turn the entire thing over to them and have them manage it completely. We could step away completely from the business. So now that we kind of have a handle on everything, we have an awesome housekeeping company in here that's taking care of all that for us. I've kind of got a handle on all the different tasks, and most of those are done. I'm finishing up a couple more. We really are confident that it is going to settle down into what we expected in the beginning. So, just 10-15 minutes of work for me a day, maybe an hour once a week, and then Esperanza.
Just checking on, supplies and, taking inventory and reordering.
And
It's
keeping
not a huge deal.
towels and linens as they go out of service and need to be replaced. Those things, having those things all ready to go and everything else. So we are still happy with our decision. So no, we are not sorry that we did this. We didn't make a mistake.
I was a little worried. I was stressed out in the beginning. I forgot to put a hairdryer in one of the units, and I just felt horrible because they called me, and I was like, "Oh, what? There's no hairdryer?" Just little things like that. And
but we did get it down here right away. So.
Yes, and it just made me feel horrible. So I got them one right away. But
yeah, just a learning curve. So.
And when the first people came in, we were just sitting up in our trailer, just like, are they okay? Do they have everything? Are they happy? We are just stressing about everything.
We cannot wait to build some more villas because we're already starting to book up. We have booked up about almost 50% for the next 5 months. And so that's really good being a brand new rental here. We have very few reviews. All of our reviews are 5-star from anyone who stayed here. So
that stayed here.
Yes. But you have to build that up. A lot of people won't rent on Airbnb or VRBO if you have only 2 reviews or you don't have very many reviews.
Right.
Because a lot of people see that. We used to do the same thing. If you're looking at 2 places and one of them has 2 reviews and the other one has 55 reviews and they're all good.
Right.
Well, that's got a lot better track record, a lot longer track record, I would say.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like that they are like, okay, this place has been running for a long time. People know what they're doing and it gets good reviews.
Right.
So, and we're working to build all those good reviews and get that built up so we can get more traffic from the rental sites. And so I'll mention right here, your least expensive way to rent here at Pufferfish Villas is directly at our website. It's in the description below, but it's easy. You can search Pufferfish Villas on Google. It'll go. All of our results are the first results. If you search if you go to pufferfishvillas.com, all one word, you will find us, and that's our website. You can book right there on the site. It's got all the information about the resort, and you can use a credit card online. So Perfect.
Easy.
And if you need to get in touch with us, you can get in touch with us. That's the best place through our website. So now we just have a few more things to finish around here. And then we finally will be done and we can get started on the hidden bungalow. I've already done a little bit of work. I've got plans drawn up. I've got a quote package for the build package from the hardware store. So I've already got a little bit of a start going on the project, but that's going to be coming up in future episodes here.
Yes.
And you're going to see more around Loreto too. So
yes,
you definitely want to check that out. All right.
Agreed.
Thanks everybody for sticking with us and
renting with us.
And renting with us.
So appreciate it.
And we really appreciate it. So until next time, never forget to live before you die.